We're sitting at a ballpark. This is the work building. This is the workplace. Your office, in my opinion, here, bench during a game, it's your office, but you got an office right out in front of here.
Yes.
And there's a piece of real estate. And people have probably seen the pictures of the videos where you work with your guys.
Yeah.
You work them. They show up on time. There's always a hug at the end of it. You don't let them end on something that's bad. They always finish upbeat. I've seen your office. I've seen you work in your office. I think you've been paid the greatest respect. Almost 30 years of watching this, reading stories, more, as a fan. I think you have paid the greatest respectful moment. Tell people about Eric Chavez.
Well,
because by the way,
Eric Chavez, even though I don't want to call myself a guru, but I'm pretty good at what I do. Pretty darn good at what I do. Eric Chavez gave me my first Gold Glove. He won 6.
Chavez on a wicked high. What a play.
Chavez can cover some ground. Check that pickup. Line drive right to Chavez.
He gave me his 3rd one. When Eric Chavez arrived in Oakland, they gave me a list of the things that Eric Chavez is weak at. And my comment to them when they gave me that list, why is he here? Well, he can hit. See what I'm saying? They went from completeness, oh, he can hit.
Yeah, he's got a tool or two.
Yeah.
He doesn't have these.
Yeah. Well, that was wrong, because I took the list down to Eric, and I met with him after he came from AA, and I said, this is a list they gave me of the things you can't do. I said, I want to hear it from you. He said, Wash, I catch the ball. My biggest issue was hitting that guy over there at first base. Well, light bulb went on me, as it always does when you talk about defense. Right. It's your footwork. I hadn't even seen him. I just told him it was his footwork.
Were you impressed that he gave you that voluntarily instead of saying bullshit?
Yeah.
They're wrong.
Because when I said the things that they said, he said, Wash, the only problem I have is hitting that guy over at first base consistently. That day, and that day forward, until Eric retired, until he left Oakland and I wasn't there anymore, and I left Oakland first.
Right.
All we worked on with Eric Chavez was his footwork. The rest, the Gold Gloves and all of that, that's Eric Chavez. Once we cleaned up his footwork, the talent he had in him came out. And he is one hell of an individual. Yeah. And they asked me one time if I thought he could win Gold Gloves. I said, Eric can win as many Gold Gloves as he wants to. He just got to put in the work. When he heard that, he went to work.
Becomes a student.
Yep.
Did the work.
Yep.
Was there every day. But tell everybody again what that meant to you, because I'm telling you, I've heard guys mention coaches in Hall of Fame speeches, and that's unbelievable. But a man literally takes a piece of hardware, and it wasn't done with a bunch of fanfare, and I don't think enough people know the story. Yeah. He said, no, this one's not mine, this one's his. And
he put inside of that glove, without you, Wash. And when I saw it in my locker, I thought they was playing a joke. I picked it up and I was walking to go give it back, and I saw in there, without you, Wash. So I went out to his locker and I said, E, there's no crying in baseball, but if there was, I'll be shedding all kind of tears right now. It was the greatest gift that I've ever received. I was in Katrina. Katrina destroyed it. Oakland came to town that next year when I left Oakland in 2006 to manage in Texas in 2007. When they came to Texas, Oakland, they had already went to Rawlings and got Rawlings to give me another Gold Glove with Eric's signature in it saying, without you, Wash. That was awesome. Yeah. That was awesome.
I just don't know where else that might happen but in this game.
You know, I'm quite sure there's players that have done a lot of things for coaches. Eric won 6 Gold Gloves. He gave me his 3rd one. If he don't blow his back out, he might win 11 or 12 of them. That's how good he was. Yeah. And all that stemmed from just fixing footwork. sometimes when you look at situations, you can't look at the big picture. You got to look and see what don't fit. Well, I understand when you erratic throwing, I know what that is. Without even thinking about it, if you tell me you're erratic throwing, I know what it is. It's the balance on the bottom half. Once we cleared that up, everything else cleared up.
So let's finish with the Hattie Berg story. People have seen Moneyball. Look, I know they Hollywoodized it a little bit because of the time of the year. I don't think you guys are sitting there on Christmas Eve or whatever.
No.
But what's the story about Hattie Berg when they tell you, here's the plan?
I was on board. Now, that really happened. It just didn't happen at Hatterberg's house.
Right.
That happened in Phoenix Municipal Stadium in Art Howe's office. That's where it happened. When Billy said, playing first base is easy. Well, I use a couple choice words to tell Billy that ain't so. And Hatterberg was sitting there. But I told Hatterberg, if you're willing to put in the time, we can make it happen. And the rest is history. I'm telling you, that guy turned himself into one heck of a first baseman. He did it because he put in the work. All I did was guide him. All I made him do is stay on that yellow brick road. That's all I did. I made him stay on that yellow brick road. Of course, we worked, but it was him. You know, I've always been the kind like this. My wisdom and my knowledge I got from other people, and I'm passing it on. Yes, I've changed some of the things I did, but the things I do, I got it from all the people that was in my baseball life. And that's all I did for Hatterberg. I just showed him the way. But to make that way, Ron Washington couldn't do it. Scott Hatterberg had to do it. And guess what? Scott Hatterberg did it.
We'll talk about that A's team coming up later on when we get together one more time. I just want to finish with this. Why did you feel compelled in front of Billy and Hattie Berg? You could have gone the easy way and just said, yeah, Scott, it's easy. Why did you know that that was not really what you needed to do?
Because when you're dealing with people, you deal with people in truth.
Right.
And I wanted him to know it's not going to be that easy. All that was about was Billy wanted you in the fold. But I'm the one have to do the work, and I got to let you know what's in front of you. You see what I'm saying? This is in front of you. I don't care what Billy told you. But Billy's only being a general manager. I'm the one that has to associate with the player.
Every day.
Every day. So I can't talk non-truth to him.
Bad way to start a relationship.
Yeah. So I went right to the truth.
Yeah.
But we can do it. But it's going to take a total effort out of you. Because I'm here every day. I'm working every day with infielders. But we can't make this happen if you're not into it. And let me tell you, it's not going to be easy. But we can get it done. That's what I told him.
Last one. Does anybody have a better office in America?
No.
When you guys get an opportunity? This
No.
is it. This is where you work.
This is where I work. This has been in my blood since I can remember, as I told you, as a youngster. And, you know, you talk about things, but you have to build blocks to get where you want to get. And to do that, it's not easy. It is hard. It is, you get knocked down, you got to get up. You get up, you don't know if it's worth getting up. But because you have a passion for something, that's a part of getting where you want to get. And now when you finally start to getting where you want to get, you have something to offer. And that offering is a difference. And that's what Ron Washington is about. I just want to make a difference. Because there's a lot of people made differences in my life. And I want to make a difference in all the lives that's around me. So I offer love. 1977, I went from AA to AAA to the big leagues in the same year. So on August 31st, I came back from eating, and I had a note on my door that I had to fly out to LA tomorrow, which was September 1st.